Okay, I did my strategic marketing plan on an almond milk brand called Shepherd's Milk. Shepherd's Milk is at the birth stage of its life as a company, and it's yet to fully enter the market. So its objectives are to grow within its market organically and to enter local markets. So it's going to do this by uh, being at farmers markets as well as providing home deliveries for people, and then providing its almond milk to coffee shops and restaurants to use in their specialty drinks. The resources available to Shepherd's Milk are minimal, but they will ultimately carry the business through to its next stages. The company's expressed its hopes of not gaining any more financial support from bank loans, but instead it's been using angel investors to grow as a company. And most of the money will be used to purchase equipment necessary to produce the almond milk, such as blenders and bottles, and then also to pay for branding that will be used at farmers markets. Um, so the customer analysis, the customers that are being targeted by Shepherd's Milk are health conscious and range from young adults age 18 all the way to adults in their 70s. Many of these customers are have dietary restrictions, allergies, and some of them are even vegan. Um, these customers are very conscious of their food and require a great deal of diligence to be paid not only into the production but also in each of the few ingredients used to make the drink. The customers are also conscious of the environment and world affairs and are looking for the companies they buy from to care about the same things. As mentioned in the previous section, Shepherd's Milk wants to put a lot of effort into supporting programs that benefit both the environment and others. So even more so on the demographic, as far as the geographic region, they're going to be providing almond milk locally in Orange County, um, which is a great place to do this because people who live in Orange County are really health conscious and also care a lot about what goes into their food and how it's produced. Um, the product market in which Shepherd's Milk is entering is called the dairy alternatives market. And breaking down that market even further, it's not going to be producing any dairy free cheeses or butters and stuff like that. It's only going to be producing dairy free beverages. Um, the company will be utilizing a multiple target market approach to target the submarkets of just everyday consumers and then also wholesale for restaurants and coffee shops, and then in the future they would like to sell at grocery stores as a retailer. um, so they're going to be using the direct to consumer distribution channel, and that's what they're going to be doing when they're at farmers markets and as well as selling online and doing the delivery service. And then they'll also be using that same direct to consumer channel when selling to coffee shops using sales reps to go. And these sales reps will be trained baristas that can make drinks with the milk and show its capabilities and of being used in recipes for lattes and stuff like that. So the competitive market analysis. Shepherd's Milk is not alone in the market they're entering. There's a lot of really big brands that sell almond milk, such as Silk, Blue Diamond, and Pacific Foods. Um, though these companies are large, they don't pose much of a threat to Shepherd's Milk, the simple and organic recipe that they use, because these companies use a concoction that's got a bunch of gums and fillers in it that are unnecessary and unhealthy. Um, but aside from these big brands, there's some other small local brands that are competitors to Shepherd's Milk. One uh, is called Milkman, and it's a Los Angeles-based almond milk delivery service. So they have a similar business model, but the difference is, and what's going to set Shepherd's Milk apart from Milkman, is that they offer a lot of different flavors, and also they have more corporate social responsibility campaigns. That includes giving back locally and also giving back in ways such as supporting organizations that help give people in third world countries clean drinking water. Um, and so this will set them apart from Milkman. Also, Milkman is Los Angeles based and is yet to get into the Orange County market, so there's still an opportunity for a company to enter here. Um, Other than brand competitors, there's other forms of dairy milk alternatives on the market, and these include cashew milk and hemp milk and other ones. Um, Though this may be the case, there's forecasting data that shows that the almond milk will outgrow all of its fellow alternative beverages up until 2024. Um, so that's good news for Shepherd's Milk. The external market environments. So all the key economic indicators for the United States shows that the economy is healthy and will continue to be healthy throughout 2020. Aside from this, politics also play a role in Shepherd's Milk. An article written by the Washington Post says that the FDA and dairy lobbyists are attempting to keep uh, companies that make alternative dairy beverages from using words like milk to describe and sell its products. Um, though Shepherd's Milk isn't trying to imitate dairy milk, it's just trying to give consumers another option. Um, if this sort of law goes through, then it'll be really hard for Shepherd's Milk to market its beverages well, just because of the different names that it will have to use that don't ring as true as almond milk. So culture also plays a big role in the growth of Shepherd's Milk. Um, Luckily, the culture right now is one where everyone is really concerned about their food and what's in it and whether or not it's organic. And so Shepherd's Milk plans on riding that wave and just being at the forefront of beverages that are health conscious. So differentiating itself, they really want to not only succeed, but also change the way people think about their beverage choices and their other choices as well. And trying to teach people to make purchases that help others and not just the company they're buying from. Another way that they'll differentiate themselves is that they utilize a handmade, simple recipe, which is healthier and tastier than other almond milks. And so the positioning of the brand will be that it's a part of the community, not apart from the community. And this image will hopefully grow as the business grows and moves into new markets. Starting small, being present at local farmers markets and providing local delivery to people's doors and talking to them and taking part in outreach programs that serve the local community. As the brand moves into new areas, they can use information from their employees to see how they can serve each individual community in a way that Starbucks has in the past. So the hope is that Shepherd's Milk will become more than a business, but a family as well. And because there's so many different beverages and different beverage companies, Shepherd's Milk realizes that it's important to focus on building customer loyalty. So now moving on to the integrated marketing mix. So I've already touched on what the product is that they're selling. As far as non-physical, they also offer a delivery service, which is another great product. Um, and then the place, Shepherd's Milk isn't seeking a wide range of exposure. It's wanting a small scale of exposure so that it can grow locally and grow organically, and also so it doesn't have to spend too much on marketing. Um, and then as it grows, it will end up using more mass selling techniques, but for the time being, it's going to use more personal selling techniques as far as promotion goes. Um, and that's also what they're going to be doing through farmers markets and other things like that. Sales promotions are usually going to be based on the quantity sold, um, and then offering cheaper prices for customers, private or business, that purchase large amounts of the product. And as far as the price goes, they want to build their value by coordinating all of their efforts well, and just providing a superior product in a timely manner. Um, and so the price right now is $10 for 16-ounce bottles and 18 for 32-ounce bottles, and the brand hopes to lower that price as it grows, just because it's out of some people's price range, and some people might want to just go spend more on a less healthy almond milk because it's cheaper. But Shepherd's Milk just hopes to get the drink into people's hands so that they can see that this beverage is worth the price and that it has a great value. Thank you for listening.